Welcome back, dear lizard people. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. This is the DLC Forgotten Gods. I hope this is the end of Grim Dawn at some point, because we're already at 111 episodes. That's amazing. I would have never expected this game would take me so much time to finish. It's huge. It's so damn huge. Only the story parts, not even the grinding, nothing. Like, not the factions, not getting... not even... I didn't even craft or anything, and this game is just massive. So, here we are, trying to find our way through the desert. I don't even know where I go. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. We are trying to... We joined some cult, and we're trying to get to some temple ruin, whatever, to stop someone or something from resurrecting something that is old and locked away for a reason. I don't know. Something on the verge of this. It's always like this. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm really amazed how huge this game is. Like, I never expected it when I started it so long ago to be that big. But here we are. More than 100 episodes. I'm not sure if it, when it is going to end. It will still take time, I think. Accessed armor. We're here at the docks. Cairn? Whatever, wherever it is. Captain Freinhold's log. Let's see what he has to say. There. After more than a month travels, we've reached the port of Cairn, and a hard month it was. The crew has suffered more than they deserve. During our first week at sea, a freak storm flooded the hold and ruined a fair portion of our better provisions. The steward's been forced to dole out smaller portions that I'm sure he'd like there were more than a few threats to his life come mealtimes. To add to the lean conditions, a particularly bold band of native pirates attempted to board the ship from a small canoe as we passed near the Tarkin Islands. I didn't know what they were thinking at the time, as they had little chance of sacking the ship. Not one of them was fully dressed, and only 2 of the 5 were armed, if you can call it that. They carried no more than roughly fashioned spears. Little did we know they were so lethal. The crew's response was expectedly concise, and the attempted raid was stopped almost before it started. However, 2 of the crew, Barkin the deckhand and Rennet our new swabby, sustained minor injuries from the incident. Both took ill and died no more than a day later. It turned out those half-naked bastards were planning to poison us all in our sleep. They got what they deserved. Hogtied and keelhauled, some of the crew suggested less savory ends, but it's important not to allow the rebel to run rampant in such situations. As it is, I allowed them to keep the hands. It's a foul practice if you ask me, but they do fetch a fine coin if you can source the right buyer. I'm sure the old boatswain Yarrick will have no trouble finding someone to sell them to here. This is to be the first of 3 nights at port as the ship's cargo is sold and her hold replenished. I've given the crew their leave if I am sure they will take local taverns and homes of ill repute. As is well deserved, no doubt. I shall tend to the ship's business and attempt to source cargo for our return journey. The Cairn port is truly a sight to behold, many times larger than any this captain has seen in his many years at sea. Hundreds of ships make landfall, and just as many, with bellies full of cargo, wait at the mouth of the river. The docks churn like a well-oiled machine, and the pristine city beyond glistens in the moonlight as if bathing its ways. Yet in my short time ashore, I've seen the all but hidden evidence of the dark underbelly that bolsters any successful port. Back alley dealings, wealthy merchants treating on the less fortunate, a ship whose hold is overflowing with bound and chained folk stolen from a far-off land. I'm certain our return journey will be a profitable one, though I hope to haul a less unsavory cargo. Slave trades, of course. There's always slave trades. Wonder, like, there isn't any trace of water here. It must have been a long time ago, but here you see the skeletons of ships. It must have been a long time ago that this place was a successful port. Water dried out a long time ago. And something happened because there's a lot of magical problems here. Some weird armors and stuff. Not that much font of things like this happening. What are they watching?
That skill's not.
I wonder what's the story of this place. I love how deep the environment here is, how much thought went into all the places that they even have like such a rich history and everything. The world building is really good in this game. Storytelling, the world building, it's all pretty cool. Anorak's journal. Let's see. Aral's got the three of us working with an odd crew, some bunch of witch-worshipping fanatics, but I have my trepidations. For one, getting mixed up with such a controversial group may prove more dangerous than it's worth. They also seem like a terribly conflicted lot, all pledging themselves to different deities, none of whom seem to get along very well. They've somehow roped my brothers into joining their little cult, so I suspect those two aren't buying into the mumbo-jumbo the witches are peddling. More likely they think we'll turn a healthy profit by going along with the whole deal. If that's the case, Aral and Anaran are doing an awfully good job hiding it. They're joining it in with daily rituals, kowtowing to their new god. It's an odd sight, those two fools pretending they care for anything other than making themselves rich. I wonder how long it will be until they try to get me to join in with them. I haven't had an opportunity to speak with them about it, but deceiving a group of fanatics like this could be dangerous business. For the time being, the witches have kept us well supplied and there seems to be no shortage of grave robbing they want us to do. I don't exactly know what they're looking for, but they don't seem to have any interest in the usual trinkets. They were rather displeased with our first haul, saying it was useless junk. We just grabbed what usually sells well, jewelry, anything that looks expensive, but they said to focus our efforts on items that seem to have greater importance, ours, whatever that means. On top of all else, things are heating up in camp. The witches seem to be preparing for something, arguing amongst themselves, making plans in secret. There's a lot of strange people coming and going and some rather concerning rumors about goings on to be north in the ruins of Corvin City. We don't have any plans to head out there though, at least I hope not. This morning it's off to the Karen Docks for a second run. There's a network of tombs and temples beneath the ruins that the witches seem particularly interested in. We've been down there before and most of these places seemed like they were picked over years ago. But maybe the stuff with ours is still down there. In any case, I left my hands full keeping Aral and Anaran out of trouble as usual. Okay, some grave robbers or something. Aral. Ah, it's this guy. It's a guy from them. Okay, let's see.
Hey, I could use some help over here.
I think my leg is broken. Ah, it's the brother. Yeah, Anorak. Yeah, right. We met brother at the camp of the three people. Anorak sent me. Anorak sent you? That figures. That guy worries like an old woman. He's always after us to be careful and watch out for each other. Though I guess he was right this time. He's always right. It's incredibly annoying. Where's your brother? I don't know. I mean, he told me to run and he looked horrified, so I booked it. I never looked back to check on him. The whole temple started shaking. It was like an earthquake or something. I fell coming up the stairs, busted my leg up pretty bad. When I yelled out for Underrun to help me, he wasn't there. So I hauled myself the rest of the way up the stairs. He's still down in the temple? He must be. He certainly didn't pass me on his way out. I'd go down there looking for him, but I can't walk, not with my leg like this. Are you going down there to find him? Yes, but let's first get you out of here. How are you going to do that? I'm certainly not walking out. Like this? I like shoving people into gates. Okay, that's the missing brothers we were looking for. So, let's just see if we can find the other brother somewhere. and destroying some significantly historical important stuff on the way, I guess. Maybe here we find a second seal. Excuse me? Stop jumping at me like this.
That skill's not right.
Gets me rather unhappy to be jumped on, okay? Can we not do this? Just come out and face me like normal people would do, okay? Not jumping on me, not trying to scare me or something. Just get out, talk to me, do some weird rogue monologue or something. I don't care. Don't jump on me. Especially not when I'm trying to find out where I am, okay?
That skill's not right.
I wonder if this game loads credits when you're finished with it. I don't really expect it, because for some reason I feel like it's considered never to be really finished, because you can farm and do a lot of stuff. But basically, I mean, basically we already finished the main story and stuff.
That skill's not right.
So I don't really actually could tell when it's the end, I wonder. I mean, I guess for me it's the end whenever I'm done with like doing all the quests and technically feeling like we did everything.
That skill's not right.
I can't take mummies serious. I don't know. Mummies are always like this cliche thingy. I couldn't take them serious if my life would depend on it.
That skill's not right.
I mean, who didn't wrap toilet paper around them as a kid to pretend that they're mummies? This is just so... such a stereotypical enemy. Imagine like you're going to a grave like this and you're running actually into a mummy of some kind. And you're just laughing your ass off because you can't even take them serious. And they're like 1,000 years old Egyptian priests or pharaohs or something like this. Just some like really important person, and expecting you to be scared because they're undead and stuff, and you're just laughing because you can't take them serious at all. And they just look at you like completely puzzled, and they're like, "What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be scared." Oh, sorry, didn't know that. Can we start over? This would be awfully funny. Dynamite! Oh no! Got a brother died? Shit. That's not good. But how long ago if the corpse is already rotting? That's weird. How can the corpse be already rotting? I mean, the other guy is still up there and wasn't there for many days, so...
Hey, stop fiddling with my body!
Ah!
Hey, stop fiddling with my body!
You shouldn't go around messing with every random corpse you come across. You're dead? Yeah, no kidding. You're a smart one, ain't ya? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. This is just a new thing for me. I like this conversation already. Being dead? Yeah, being dead. Are you toying with me? I gotta be honest, stranger, I don't feel dead. I mean, I can see you there poking around my corpse, but here I am, just standing there. I guess I'm a ghost or something. What do you know about that? Your brother sent me to find you. Owl and Anorak? So Owl made it out, alright? That damn rat. When I told him to run, I didn't mean for him to take off on me. I suppose I can't blame him. I probably scared the pants off him, screaming about how he had to get out of here. What happened down here? Well, we got down to the heart of the temple, expecting to find nothing but skeletons and a bunch of loot. But there's a crazy old man down there with an army of ghosts. Without so much as saying hello, the old freak cast some sort of spell at me. I panicked and told Owl to run. He took off for the exit like a couple of scared kids, and the whole place started shaking, rocks falling from the ceiling and everything. I was dodging left and right, but I think one of them must have clocked me right in the melon cause everything went black all of a sudden. Then the next thing I remember is looking down at you snooping around my body. Must be the old man's spell that turned me into a ghost or whatever this is. Something tells me I ain't getting out of here till somebody puts a stop to that old bastard scheming. Don't suppose you're up for a good fight? Wanna go down there and beat some sense into that old weirdo? Of course, I like beating sense into old weirdos. Of course, I'll take care of him. I like conversations like this. This is what I would react as a ghost, like just like this. Just like, hey, what the hell's going on here? Excuse me. What are you doing with my body? That's how I would expect a ghost to react, actually.
That skill's not ready.
I mean, you're dead for some minutes, and this is like, you don't expect to be. On some sort of undead journey, so of course you act like funny like this. Doesn't make sense to me.
Can't do that here.
Can we stop this? Excuse me, I'm going to get this shrine back to working. Could we stop doing a fuss around here? This is kind of annoying, really. Could you just stop coming over here? Can you just wait your turn?
Can't do that here.
Just wait your freaking turn, okay? Can we now? Was it enough? Fuzzing about. I kinda expect that to be an attacking one. Yeah.
Can't do that here. Can't do that here.
Why is everything full of assets nowadays? Why is there always stuff like this going around? Shrine cleansed. Yay! Why can't you just give up? Why does it even stand there? I mean, stop being so annoying. What is it with ghosts nowadays that don't know their
That
place?
skill's not ready.
Yes, I know it may be a bit weird to be woken up as undead and stuff. Can we just stop that? Can we just stop acting like totally aggressive and stuff? Have you been aggressive your whole life and this is just how you acted out or something?
Can't do that yet.
Why? This is unsettling. Oh, level up! Can't you just act like a decent ghost and just stop jabbing about like a crazy thing? Ooh, they're big.
That skill's not ready.
Are we done? That was a lot. I think my back's pretty surely full. Nearly. Close to full. Okay, before we beat some sense into this old weird guy that this idiot is referring to, we are ending the episode for now. I'm going to clean out my inventory, I think. And thank you very much for watching. Of course, if you would like to leave a subscribe to the channel, I would be so grateful. If you will consider coming back, of course, do. If you like the video, show me with a like on the video. Leave a subscription if you don't want to miss anything, of course. And we see each other in the next episode. Thank you very much for coming over. I hope you ghosts are behaving better than this ones. So see you next time. And until then, of course, like always, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and walk on, my lizard friends. See you. Bye.